in our group, Will had asked had asked he goes, "Oh, is he gonna be kicked off like the show as producer?" I'm like, nah.
No, it's his show.
Like, yeah.
It's his production company. This is all him.
Yeah.
I mean, look, truth be told, he's probably gonna get a year fine and he be off the Academy Award voting list for a while.
Yeah. Well,
But
he resigned. I don't know if you
yeah,
saw
he
that.
was
He
not.
resigned from the Academy.
All that means is that you can't vote, and you can still win stuff, but you're not a car payment. You can't get screeners. You can't get those type of things anymore.
Yeah.
Uh, and he can always reapply in 5 years or something like that. I think they're going to suspend him for a year and then allow him to reapply, and then he just won't show up at the Academy Awards for a little while.
Yeah.
'Cause some things could be public, some things could be private, as how I read it. So I think that they're gonna publicly suspend it for a year, privately tell him 3 years, and then in 3 years he's gonna make a big movie that's unbelievable, and he'll be able to reapply and he'll be in.
Yeah. Yeah. I that's what's gonna happen. And also why he quit before they kicked him out. Probably.
No, he quit after talking to them. So he talked to them first, and they had a conversation, and then his next thing is I resign from the academy.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they're like, if we kick you out, then there's bigger issues. If you leave on your own, you can come back later and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, everybody's talking about this. That's why I'm kind of like done posting all the memes where I'm like, all right, like I'm a little bit over it,
Yes, he was wrong. We were done with it. Okay. Even Chris Rock is like, come on, man. He's not the devil. He just, he made a bad decision. And that's coming from the person who got slapped.
Yeah.
Like, come on. He made a bad decision. He doesn't erase all good things he's done in his life.
Yeah. I think the next big thing is going to be Chris Rock's statement, because all we got right now is one of his first show back after the slap. There's a heckler in the front row that said, F Will Smith, and he's like, no, we ain't doing that. So I was like, that's a lot of respect for Chris Rock being like, listen, I'll talk about it when it's ready to be talked about. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, everyone from Jim Carrey has their take. Wanda Sykes had her take on it, which was kind of, like I get it's a bad thing, but people were like, I was disgusted. I'm still like disgusted. My stomach's all turned out. I'm like, relax, man. Like I get it. It is messed up, but
it is. Comedians have to protect comedians.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all that is. Comedians have to protect.
Yeah. Freaking Andrew Schultz, who does like Flagrant podcast. He got kind of big during COVID because he had a cool little show on YouTube that kind of got picked up on Netflix, I think. It was all right, with his takes on shit. But he did that podcast after the Oscars in a suit of armor, like legit head to toe, well, minus the head, in a suit of armor. And it was just like, I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm over it. Like that was it. I was like, but Denzel had a good take that just came out today about it. I thought he had the best take so far. I mean, obviously it's Denzel, so he's super smart man and knows exactly what to say and how to say it. So
and he's been around for a long time. He's seen all the things.
Yeah.
So he's like, look, man, stuff.
Kareem had a pretty good take too. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had a really good take on his blog kind of thing that he did. But I mean, the next time I really want to talk about is Chris Rock, what he says. That's besides that, I really kind of like, I don't care what Jim Carrey has to say about it. Like,
and none of them have been in a situation like that either. So it's easy for people to say before you're in that situation.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. So, I don't think comedians have to worry about like people running up on stage and slapping them. It's like, I was like, it's one thing is like if a stranger walks up on stage, you're gonna be way more defensive. If Will Smith walks up on stage, like no one in this universe would have been like, ready to like punch him in the face. I'm like, you're stupid. Like, you're like, oh, if he's walking up to me, I'm gonna punch him. I'm like, it's Will Smith. You really think he was gonna do that?
Only person I can see punching him would be Dave Chappelle, just because
he's Dave Chappelle. Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
You hit him and say unity, And
Well, I'm not saying after the slap, before the slap, just walking up to him. You
no,
know what I mean?
Dave Chappelle probably would say, "Hey, Will, what do you want up here?
Yeah, he was
Sit
like,
down.
whoa. Yeah,
Sit down." That's what he'll tell
yeah,
him.
yeah. But yeah, it just sucks. Like seeing all these pictures of Will and Chris together. Jada Pinkett Smith and Chris Rock were in Madagascar together. I saw the thing where they had all their animated versions of them. The hippo, the zebra, and then Will Smith was the fish from how was whatever that fish movie was.
Fishtail,
Yeah, is it Fishtail? I think it was Fishtail.
oh, is that what it's called? I remember. I remember it with Renee Zellweger.
Yeah, all the like the gangster fish and the gangster sharks or whatever it was. It was such a silly movie. But yeah, that's all. There's just so many. You know, so I'm kind of over that.
Shark
Was
Tale.
it Shark Tale? There, we were close.